welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Good morning, Sparrows Point. This is Mrs. Ganaris here, and I would like to officially welcome you back to the 2020-2021 school year. And just to tell all of you how thrilled we were to see you last week. Even though it's virtually, it was great to see your faces, hear your voices, and just interact with you guys, whether it was through messaging or email. We've really missed you guys. And to our sixth graders, what a great first week. Your teachers just reported the most wonderful things about each and every one of you. They are thrilled to have you as new pointers. So with that being said, I also need to tell you how incredibly proud I am of how each one of you handled the first week of virtual learning. We did have some tech issues. We did have some Google Meet issues. We did have to learn a new schedule. And what I can say is that all of you, our kids, reached out for support and for guidance. And that shows me that you care, that you're responsible, and you have initiative. And that tells me that we are going to do well with this virtual thing. So what I'm going to tell you now is if you continue to have problems or you're confused about your schedule or you're having internet issues or problems with your device, please continue to reach out to us. We are working around the clock to make sure those things are resolved for you so that you can have a good learning experience. So we're going to kill this year. It's going to be awesome. And I'm so happy to have you guys back. And hopefully we'll get ourselves back in the building this year. So let's wait and see. Fingers crossed.
Good morning, everyone. I want to say hello. Happy school year to everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Miss Sutton. I'm one of the assistant principals here. And this year, you're going to hear a lot from me about self-care. So I want to start by, now that we have gone through the first week, you've noticed in your schedule, there's actual times for a break. I encourage everyone to take those breaks seriously. That is your time to step away from the computer, to go outside, to get something to drink, to stretch. Take those breaks and then come back to class ready to learn. Those breaks are so important. It is so important that we get away from the computer for a little while, get some downtime, let our eyes rest, regroup, focus on something different, and then we come back to learn some more. So I want to encourage everyone, when you see that break time in your schedule, please make sure that you take it. And this year, as we go through our schedule and you go through advisory, your teachers will be working with you on things like organization, opportunities to plan goals, things to help you be less stressful. So we want to make sure that we're taking all those opportunities this year because it is so important. So throughout the school year, you'll hear a lot from me about self-care, taking time for yourself, time management, those things that help to keep us less stressed and organized. So again, I want to welcome everybody and hope you have a great school year.
Good morning, Sparrows Point Middle Pointers. This is Mrs. Owens, your assistant principal. Just remember, this is our first full week of classes. And on Wednesdays, although you won't be following a schedule of classes on that day, many of you will be involved either in small group instruction with a teacher or a one-on-one instruction with a teacher, or involved in asynchronous learning that day, which means that you'll be completing assignments independently for many of your classes. On that, I wish you a great day and a fantastic week.
Just a reminder, to be marked present on Wednesday, you need to log into Schoology during the school day.
Here I'm going to show a few tech tips for some of the common reasons that we got emails and calls this week. If you've forgotten your username or password, your homeroom teacher should have a copy of that. Let's say you don't remember your homeroom teacher or you can't email them because you don't have your username and password. You can always email Ms. Farrell at afarrell@bcps.org. What if you can't get on the computer because you don't know your username or password? You can always call the school at 443-809-7524 and get your username and password. Make sure that you have @bcps.org at the end of your username when you sign into Google. On the left-hand side, you can see that it's just a student username without the @bcps.org, and it'll tell you that they couldn't find your Google account. Also, remember that you must be signed into your school Google account to get into your Google Meets. You can't put your personal Google account here. When you are getting into Google Meet, you want to make sure both these dots are the same. And if you hover over them, you'll see your student username. When you go into a meet, you might get a message that says you are not allowed to start a meeting. There are three main reasons why this has happened. People have been typing in a meeting code slightly wrong, maybe missing a letter or adding a period at the end or something. You can always copy and paste right out of your teacher Schoology page into the Google Meet. Is it time to be in class? I know we're all just learning this new schedule. If you try to join in at a time when you're not in class, it'll tell you you're not allowed to start a meeting. If it is just about time for class, but you're a couple minutes early, just try in a couple minutes because the room won't open up until your teacher has logged in first. BCPS offers a lot of tech help on different topics. Once you log into BCPS 1, you'll see a BCPS 1 Support Center at the top. After you've clicked on that, you'll see what do you need help with, and you can click on different things that you're having problems with, like your applications or your account. And underneath it, it says parents and students, click here to request support. That's where you can put in a ticket and someone from the tech office will get back to you. Did you know that Hispanic Heritage Month starts tomorrow and is celebrated until October 15th? This is a time to celebrate the long history, customs, legacies, and achievements of Latino and Hispanic Americans in North America. The first thing we're going to do to celebrate is have some trivia. Question 1. What year did America begin celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month? Question 2. Why does Hispanic Heritage Month begin on the 15th of the month? 3. Approximately how many Americans identify as Hispanic American? 4. True or false? Spanish is the second most spoken language in America. And question 5. True or false? Santa Fe, New Mexico is a Hispanic city that was founded before Plymouth, Massachusetts. If you want the chance to win a small prize, you can go to the Library Schoology group and answer the questions. If you're not a member of the group, you can use the join code 8T9XB-ZBH3C or email Ms. Farrell at afarrell@bcps.org.
Now for the quote of the day. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Langston Hughes.